it might gross you out, but at least
Ew! Wait, what are these? What did he say?
to the gum wall, it might gross you out.
Hello YouTube, we are going to be reacting to top 25 places to visit in the US. As you guys already know, I am European and I would love to one day visit America. So this video is going to show me places I should check as a tourist. Hopefully you guys agree as well. If not, let me know which ones to avoid.
What's up guys, my name is Ryan and I spent most of my life living in the United States and I want to show you my favorite places. So here's my USA top 25.
Oh my god, it's been a while since I've heard this YouTube audio.
Is an incredible country, from the beautiful Hawaiian Islands, the wild rock formations of the Southwest. Each part of the US has something.
Oh my god, this is in the US? Whoa! Normally, I would think this is in a, I don't know, an Asian country or something.
To offer.
Whoa! Okay, wait. Let me wait for him to talk.
Let's start this video off at beautiful
Lake Tahoe.
I have to say that it's my favorite lake in the USA. Located right on the Nevada and California border, Lake Tahoe is the second deepest lake in America with a depth of over 1,600 feet. I mean, it's just absolutely massive.
Ooh.
What I love about this lake is how clear the water is. I mean, it's just such a stunning blue color. It's also
oh my god, this kind of reminds me of Greece though. Kind of reminds me of Greece. Where is Lake Tahoe? Did he mention it just now? Did I miss it? Where is the Lake Tahoe?
Famous for having smooth granite rocks that peek out of the water. Now a great place to go is Sand Harbor Beach. It's full of clear water and tons of Lake Tahoe rocks. It's an ideal place to swim and paddleboard. Me and my wife were there back in May. Now while
California?
the water was freaking cold, it was still fun to go there and enjoy the scenery. If you do go, I'd recommend visiting in July or August so the water can warm up a little. After, we're going to head over to Yosemite.
Okay, that actually looks really cool though. I would definitely go there, but I do feel like I don't necessarily need to go all the way to America just to experience that. It's kind of similar to what you can get here in Europe, in Greece, you know? So, but that's really cool. That's really cool. Fun fact, Nila, we have every biome in the US, or at least a type of them. Oh, okay.
National Park.
Yosemite.
About a 4 hours drive from Lake Tahoe. Yosemite is one of the most stunning national parks. It's famous for its massive granite cliffs, clear streams, and powerful waterfalls. One of the coolest features of the park is Half Dome. It's this gigantic
this looks cool though.
that rises over 5,000 feet from the valley below. One side is a sheer cliff, while the other half has the appearance of a rounded dome. One of the most famous waterfalls in the park is Yosemite Falls. It's one of the realest
Yosemite.
with its upper falls being 1,430 feet high. One of the more peculiar waterfalls in the park is Horsetail Falls. During mid-February, the setting sun hits the water just right, creating the illusion of a firefall. Yosemite is home to some of the most beautiful spots in the US, and I hope you all can visit.
But you would have to hike all the way up there, no? Because I don't think they have roads for you to go there with a car, right?
From Yosemite, we're going to head to the coast to visit Big Sur. Now located on the Pacific 101 highway, Big Sur is one of America's...
America is beautiful. It's a shame. Only main thing I got to see sometimes are the Redwoods in the northern California. What is Redwoods?
Most scenic drives, known for its winding turns, seaside cliffs, and views of the misty coastline. One of the coolest places in Big Sur is the Big Sur
I like this.
Bridge.
Oh, a
It's one
type
of
of tree.
California's most
Okay.
photographed bridges, and you'll understand why when you get there. Big Sur is also home to Midway Falls, which is an 80-foot waterfall that falls onto the beach below.
Oh, this water looks really... Oh my god. Wow, I feel like the media should be showing this more. Because I didn't know America had this really pretty places though. This is really nice. I would definitely come here.
If you keep driving south on the 101, it'll take you to this Elephant Seal Vista Point. It's this...
Wait, why do Americans visit Europe then? Why do I see a lot of touristic Americans here? When you guys already have all the biomes over there, what are you coming to Europe for then? I'm not saying this in a bad way. I'm just kind of curious. You guys have everything all for the culture? Okay, for the...
Thousands of elephant seals. They're some of the largest and weirdest animals I've ever seen. Depending on what time of year you go there, they may be sleeping on the beach or fighting to the death. Pretty crazy animal.
Oh, wow.
While we're still in California, we're going to visit the California Redwoods. Now, the Redwoods are the tallest trees in the world, with the highest reaching 379
they
feet
are
tall. There
red.
are groves of redwoods scattered along the northern California coast, and there are plenty of places to see them. I went to the Jedediah Smith Redwood State Park. We explored the grove, and I was just blown away by the size of the trees. Not only were the trees amazing, but just the whole...
The trees are like so tall. I have never seen like such tall, trees before. Holy. I have never seen such tall trees. I want to get screamed at by a German cat girl, not an American guy.
whole ambience of being there. The trees pretty much blocked out all sunlight, and then the ground was covered in these ferns that made it feel like you were in a Jurassic Park film. I mean, such a magical place. Now, after exploring California...
Yeah, about half of our country doesn't own You guys don't own passports? Huh? How do you travel then? How do you leave the country though? That doesn't make sense. You don't have a passport, we don't. Wait, so there's not an American passport? How? Wait, okay? Most of us don't. Neela, think of the size of the country, we don't. Wow, but why? Is there a reason behind that? I don't understand. I'm 26 and just got a passport because my job forced me to. Okay, wait. Then when you want to leave the country, what do you guys do then? Like, do you guys just buy the plane tickets and just travel? That's it? Or do most Americans maybe like don't even leave the country, to be honest? Well, the continent, I mean. No, the country. the country. Like, do most Americans don't even leave it? Not a lot of people leave the country. Oh, we don't leave the country. Okay.
We're going to make the drive up to Oregon. Now, I have to say that Oregon is one of my favorite states. It's home to massive volcanoes and countless waterfalls. Me and my wife did a road trip through the state about a month ago.
Americans don't have to carry an ID all the time.
It was extremely enjoyable. Oregon is home to some of the best coastline in the USA. I highly recommend just driving down the 101 coastal highway. One of my favorite stops was this place called Meyer Beach. It had these massive rocks and we had the beach all to ourselves. Another scenic spot is the Samuel H. Boardman Scenic Corridor. It's one of the most beautiful spots on the Oregon coast,
this place looks really cool.
If you keep driving up the 101,
Cannon Beach.
When you think of Oregon, you might think of Cannon Beach. I remember first seeing this place.
Is that legal? Are you allowed to do this at a beach?
Think of Cannon Beach. I remember first seeing this place on Steven Spielberg's movie The Goonies, and I've wanted to go ever since. It's famous for its Haystack Rock. It's this massive 235-foot sea stack that shoots out of the ocean. In 2013, it was listed as one of the world's 100 most beautiful places by National Geographic, and I totally understand why. It's a wonderful beach to relax or jump in the water if you can handle the cold. After Oregon, we're going to head up to neighboring Seattle. Located in the state of Washington, Seattle has to be one of my favorite cities. I just love how it's built right on the Puget Sound, contrasted with a skyline full of skyscrapers and a backdrop of the massive Mount Rainier. Now, one place you gotta visit if you're in Seattle is Pike's Place. It's a public market that has been open for more than 100 years. It's full of fresh produce stands, unique shops, and the world's first Starbucks. I just love all the colors, smells, and just all-around vibe. Pike's Place is also home to the
this kind of like reminds me of the market in Barcelona, to be honest. Kind of reminds me of it. It's really cool.
It might gross you out, but at least...
Ew! Wait, what are these? What did he say? Are just like gum? Huh?
Vibe. Pike's Place is also home to the gum mall. It might gross you out.
Why? Why? What about the smell? Oh my god. What about someone that like didn't brush their teeth and just yum and puts it on the wall? Okay, this is weird. I don't see the goal for this one. This one doesn't make sense.
But at least it's full of colors. after Seattle, we're gonna head up north to visit Alaska.
Don't leak the Walden. Can you even touch it? Oof, I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Think of untamed wilderness. Alaska is it. And it's just a land full of some of the world's biggest mountains and glaciers, and it's one of the
Why would
few
you want to
places in
touch
the
it?
USA
Just
where you
looking
can
at it
see
is
the
kind
Aurora
of
Borealis. When I look at these landscapes, I mean, they're just
Oh,
so
this looks
vast and
nice.
untouched. I mean, it's unbelievable. One popular form of transportation is by helicopter or bush plane because some spots are just so remote. So if you ever want to escape the chaos of the world, Alaska may be the place you
I would definitely go to Alaska, to be honest. Also, they have like low taxes, so that's another reason why I would go.
After Alaska, we're going to head over to Hawaii to visit the island of Oahu.
Oh, this is what you
All the Hawaiian
mentioned.
islands, I have to say Oahu is my favorite. I lived there for over 8 months on the North Shore, and it was some of the greatest times of my life. If you love hiking, surfing, or adventures, Oahu is the place for you. One of the most popular places
I would
on
love to
Oahu
go
is
there.
Waikiki. It's a perfect combination of city and ocean. The beach is lined with high-rise hotels and shops. It is a perfect place to surf and catch some waves. Another one of the most famous places on Oahu is
But
the
I know that like aren't like the Hawaiians lately, because I think I've seen like a TikTok where they are complaining about tourism, you know. So I don't know if it's like a good thing for a place to be popular, especially if it's like pushing away the locals, you know. That's kind of I don't know.
North Shore. The North Shore is 17 miles of coastline that is home to some of the greatest surfing in the world. One of the most well-known beaches on the North Shore is the
Banzai?
Bonneville Pipeline. The waves are created by a super sharp and dangerous reef that causes the waves to break just right. During the winter months, some of the most popular surfing competitions are
Hawaii is so expensive. I feel like Hawaii is mostly for rich people though. It's like rich people's what's like another resorts? I good English word, resorts, yeah. So for regular people, you know, it's really, really high. Hawaii's always been anti-tourism. It helps with economy, but it ruins the cultural preservation. Yeah.
are held here, and the waves can reach over 20 feet high. When there aren't crazy waves, I love swimming on the North Shore. The water is so clear and the waves are just such a fun time to swim in. While we're still in Hawaii, we're going to head over to the island of Kauai. Of all the
Kauai.
Hawaiian islands,
Oh, this looks really pretty. I like this. Hawaiian here? Oh,
Every tours it land people complain about tourist. Ask Mallorca about Germans. Or as we call it, Germany's 17th Bundesland.
that is true. That is true. Hawaiian here, so I can say something. Some Hawaiians are mad since mainlanders are buying up land, making stuff expensive, so natives like me are having a hard time staying. Oh, yeah, that's another reason as well. That's another reason, because like, especially for people who, let's say they want to like retire in Hawaii, because you know, it's a really, really beautiful place. Really, really beautiful place. So it's understandable anyone would want to go there and just stay there forever. Yeah.
Kauai is the oldest, making it the most beautiful and diverse. It's nicknamed the Garden Island, and when you go there, you'll understand why. One of my favorite places is the Napali Coast. There are very
Napali
few places
Coast.
in the world, if any, that match the beauty of this coastline. The Napali Coast is filled with sea cliffs that rise 3,000 feet from the ocean, contrasted with deep, narrow valleys that empty
You don't need to be rich to go to Hawaii, but it's just a bit more expensive. I mean, if you're planning any vacation though, if you don't have like the funds for it, you wouldn't go. So technically you do need like some, well, what's like the English? Dispensable? No. Is it dispensable? Dispensable money in order to plan like your vacation. Obviously someone that is like broke or poor, it's disposable, thank you. Disposable money to like, you know, go on vacation. You can't just go on vacation when you haven't even paid your rents, you know? So yeah, let's say like, okay, let's say like middle class and up. Yeah.
to the sea below. There's several ways to experience the Napali Coast. One of the best ways is by helicopter. Prices range from anywhere between $200 to $300 for a 50-minute tour. You'll be able to get some of the best views of Napali's coastal cliffs and valleys. Another great way is through a boat tour.
I cannot be on a boat. I have tried riding on a boat multiple times. I would always get sick. Wait, there is an seasick? I can't. My body doesn't let me. Like I have to like make a boat go back just to drop me. It was that bad. It was, I can't. I don't know what's wrong with my body, to be honest. I even put on like, like those glasses to like help you with the motion sickness. Didn't work. Didn't work at all. So anything that has to do with like boat, sea, I'm out.
From 3 to 6 hours and costs upwards to $150 per person.
Your
If you're on a
argument is
budget
about
like
moving
me,
to
there's
Hawaii.
plenty of hikes and
But if
lookout
you are
spots you
born
can go
native
to.
there,
One of
you
my
have a
favorites is
real
the
problem with how
Kalalua Lookout.
expensive it
Another
is.
amazing place to visit in Kauai is Waimea Canyon. Nicknamed the Grand Canyon of the Pacific, it's over 10 miles long and 3,000 feet deep. I just love the contrast between the red rock against the tropical vegetation. After exploring the Hawaiian Islands, we're gonna head back to the continental US to visit the iconic.
Probably doesn't help that you're afraid of the water. I mean, I do like seeing like the fishes and stuff like that. I love going to the aquarium, but it's just my body just doesn't like being on water. I don't know. I tried the medicine, I tried the glasses, I tried, just trying to like stay still and not doing anything. But once the boat just goes boom, boom, like once I feel the movements in the boat, GG. Like I start vomiting, I get dizzy, I feel like I want to fart. Like it's so intense. I just can't.
New York City, with its massive skyscrapers, diverse cultures, and hustle and bustle atmosphere, it's a place that needs to be experienced. I was fortunate enough to live in New York for a few months, and the city lifestyle quickly grew on me. One of my favorite places in the city is the Brooklyn Bridge. The Brooklyn Bridge is one of the most photogenic places in all of New York. It's this massive bridge that connects the boroughs of Brooklyn.
Oh,
to
New York
Manhattan.
looks really
The bridge was
pretty
finished in
though.
1883.
The way you
and
guys
people
were
wanted-
like, talking about New York, I thought it was like really bad, but it looks nice though.
New York's most popular attractions. I used to love walking across the bridge and enjoying the view of Manhattan and the water below. The bridge is a great place.
I mean,
to
obviously
experience
this
during
guy's
the
not
day,
going to
and
like
it's
show
even
the
more
bad
stunning at night
places.
because you'll be able to see the city lights. One of the most famous places in New York City is Times Square. It's one of the realest, most popular.
I would love to go to Times Square at least once. I do want to visit this place and like take a picture in here. Because it kind of like reminds me of like the main zone. I don't know what the place is called in Japan, but it kind of reminds me of that place. I would love to go there. Don't ask about the subways. The subway, you don't like foot-long sandwiches, or it sucks to live there, but it's okay to visit. New York is like Paris. There are pretty places there, but there is a lot of dirty places. Subway, the train, the underground train. Oh, okay.
For tourist attractions, bringing in over 50 million people each year. It's full of thousands of lights and advertisements. I mean, there's just so much energy there. You can walk around there for hours. There are entertainers on the street and tons of other random attractions. Now, if you want a nature break from the city, you can explore Central Park. Opened in 1876, it's home to beautiful bridges, tons of walkways where you can exercise or ride a bike. I mean, just such a beautiful contrast between the hectic city life. After exploring New York, we're going to head over to the nearby region of New England. Located in the northeastern part of the U.S. New England is comprised of Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Maine. New England is one of the most historical
Oh, I like this place. I would definitely come here.
Regions in the U.S. It's where the Pilgrims settled in 1620, and it's also where the Revolutionary War was born. I mean, just such a fascinating region. The most populous city in New England is Boston. Located in the state of Massachusetts, Boston is one of the oldest municipalities in the U.S.
So I'm guessing there's a lot of British,
by the Puritan settlers. Historical events such as the Boston Tea Party took place during the Revolutionary War here. Today, Boston is a thriving city, home to universities such as Harvard and MIT. Now, if you want to escape the city and see some nature, I suggest going to Vermont. This may be one of the best places to visit during fall. The trees turn to unbelievable red, orange, and yellow colors. Vermont is also home to historical towns such as Brattleboro. Now, one of my favorite states in New England is Maine. Maine is the northeasternmost point in the U.S. as it borders Canada.
How much money does this guy have? Jesus, he like visited the whole place? Did he mention how long it took him? Oh my god. Like travel vloggers are, I mean, maybe they're like doing it on a budget, but Jesus.
Canada. It's famous for
Still,
its
that's like a
scenic
lot of money
coastline filled
though.
with lighthouses and lobster shacks. One of my favorite cities in Maine is Portland. It's a charming city on Maine's coast. It was first settled in 1623 by European settlers. Today it's known for its old port district.
It's also where Stephen King's The Horror Book Movie writer books and movies take place. Oh,
In harbor. One of the coolest places is the Portland Head Light. It's a historic lighthouse that was built all the way back in 1791, making it the oldest lighthouse in Maine. Another beautiful place in the state is the Acadia National Park. Acadia is mostly located on the Mount Desert Island. The national park is full of granite peaks, rocky coasts, and tons of beautiful trees. I have to say it's one of the most impressive.
oh, this looks
national
really
parks on the
pretty.
East Coast. After Maine, we're going to head to the opposite side of the country to visit the
Florida
Keys.
Keys.
So the Florida Keys are a Coral Cay archipelago located right off of southern Florida. It's basically the American version of the Bahamas. What's really impressive is that all the islands are connected by a road, making it one of the coolest drives in the US. I was out in Florida in December and I really wanted to drive all the way to the end of the Keys. When you drive on the bridges, you'll be able to see the blue Caribbean Sea. One of the most impressive ones is the 7-mile bridge. At the time of its construction, it was one of the
How
longest.
many kilometers is 7 miles though? I'm guessing maybe like 10, maybe like 10 kilometers, probably.
Bridges in the world. I mean, it just looks like it never ends.
11?
Final
Oh,
destination
close,
on the Keys
close.
takes you to the city of Key West. It's the most southern place in the continental U.S. We spent the sunset swimming on Fort Zachary Taylor State Park Beach, and it was just the perfect way to end the day. All right, after Florida, we're gonna head over to Wyoming to visit.
What are these? Are these oh, bison? These are those bison thingy. I've seen them in a Disney movie. I've seen them in National Geographic.
Yellowstone National Park. I went here a few weeks ago and it was a magical experience. Now, one of the most famous places in Yellowstone is the Grand Prismatic Spring. It's the third largest hot spring in the world with a depth of 160 feet, and from above it displays a remarkable rainbow.
Wow. Okay, I would love to visit this place. This place looks insane. What happens when it's like, does it stay hot the whole... this probably sounds like a stupid question. But does it stay hot the whole time? Yeah?
Color. You can walk on the platforms
okay.
around the spring, but you'll get the best view by taking the short hike up to the Grand Prismatic Spring overlook. Another iconic spot in the park is Old Faithful. It's one of the world's most famous geysers because of its reliability.
What
It
does the
erupts
buffalo
around
say to
every
his
90
son by
minutes and the
son?
boiler
Yeah, the springs are not safe to go in. They are acidy. Is it like a bison in does anyone know the name of this movie? The one that has like a horse and a bunch of animals in it, but like the horse is the main character. Something called like Spirits. I've forgotten the name though. It's been a while. Spirit. Oh, it's just called Spirits. Oh, okay. There we go. Literally, isn't there like a bison in it? It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. I saw it as a kid.
boiling water can reach 185
Oh,
feet
does
high.
DreamWorks?
Also make a
Oh,
drive
okay,
up to
not
the
Disney
upper
then.
falls. It's one of the most powerful waterfalls I've ever seen. Another less popular but just as stunning spot is Mammoth Springs. I went there first thing in the morning and it was magical with all its mist coming off the hot spring terraces. Now while we're still in Wyoming, we're going to head over to the nearby Grand Teton.
Florida Keys are beautiful, but Key West is so overblown with tourists. It's crazy. Yeah. I like anytime I travel to a new place, I tend to only go to the places where there's like less tourists, because that way I feel like I will actually enjoy, like I'll be able to really, really enjoy the culture, you know? Because if not, then most of the time, the people in a super touristy place, touristy, I'm sure that's not English, like a touristy place, they're more, I don't know, it's no longer local. You know, and I don't get to actually experience the place, and I don't like it. Yeah.
National Park. I have to say this is one of my favorite national parks. I just love the incredible scenery and the unique jagged shape.
Oh,
of
that
the
looks
Grand
really
Tetons.
cool.
I mean, there's tons of
Looks
hikes
like
to go on.
floating
One of my
mountains.
favorites is to Delta Lake. It's a somewhat challenging hike, but when you reach the top, you're rewarded with a blue Gatorade-colored glacier lake that has the backdrop of the massive Grand Teton Peak. I mean, it's just hard to beat the location of the spot. When I went there, I just had to jump in the water. I have to say it was some of the coldest I've ever been in, but nothing makes you feel more alive than a polar plunge in some glacier water. If you want a more relaxed experience in the Tetons, you can take the ferry across Jenny's Lake and then make a short hike up to the waterfall. Now after Wyoming, we're going to make the 2-hour drive to Idaho to visit the St. Anthony Sand Dunes. I mean, this place is bizarre. It's over 10,000 acres of sand dunes right next to some farm.
I'm still bothered this guy put up Yellowstone, no W. The title is triggering
Land. I mean, it just feels so out of place, but the whole area is the ultimate playground. Some of the dunes reach 400 feet high. Now if you love riding dune buggies or dirt bikes, this is the place you gotta go. My grandparents live nearby.
Oh, I would
so I've
love to
come
do
here many
this.
times. Whenever I'm here, I feel like I'm in Dubai or somewhere exotic. It's just such an epic place you gotta visit if you're ever in Idaho. Now, after Idaho, we're going down to Utah to visit the famous Bonneville Salt Flats. The Salt Flats
Oh,
are
what is
located
that?
about 2 hours west of Salt Lake City. It's one of the craziest locations in Utah and the world. It's basically 30,000 acres of mud covered in a layer of salt. There's no vegetation. So
Oh, since it's covered in salt, is that why it's like reflecting? Is that the reason?
you see is white and the surrounding mountains. The salt flats have been featured in many music videos and movies such as Pirates of the Caribbean. I love coming out here and just messing around on the salt, whether it's setting
Evaporated inland sea? Oh. Okay. Basically a small lake that sometimes gets filled with water.
a tramp on the salt flats or jumping over my car. Since the salt is completely flat, the world's fastest land record has been set here. If you do go, be cautious about driving on the salt because you can sink your car if the salt isn't dry. Now when it rains, the salt flats become the world's largest mirror, and it's just a truly surreal place.
Ah,
You
this looks
have to
awesome
visit if you're
though.
ever in Utah.
This actually looks
After
really
Utah,
awesome.
We're going to New Mexico to visit Shiprock. Now this may be one of the most random and unique rock structures I've ever seen. Special
New
thanks to my
Mexico looks
friend
really
David
dry.
Rule for helping me out with the footage here. He has some amazing shots of Shiprock. What I think is so unique about it is the volcanic spines that lead up to the rock. From a Google Earth point of view, you can see 3 volcanic spines that all come together at the rock. I mean, I've never seen anything like it before. The rock is sacred to the Navajos. They named it the Rock with Wings. I mean, what a bizarre place.
That's
Over
where
still in the
Walter White
southwest,
lives.
We're going to visit Lake Powell. Now, Lake Powell is one of the coolest man-made lakes in the world. It's a reservoir that is located in Utah and Arizona. It's been called America's Lost National Park because you feel like you're in the Grand Canyon, except it's filled up with water. Now, Lake Powell was created back in 1960. A lot of my family and friends will rent a houseboat and go boating down here for weeks during the summertime. I mean, I just can't think of
Okay,
a
yeah,
better
this
place to go
guy is
wakeboarding, and it's a
definitely
mecca
rich.
for cliff jumping and water sports. I mean, Lake Powell is such an incredible place, and I hope you all can visit one day. Now, a super cool spot right outside Lake Powell is
Horsehole
It's this
Bend.
picturesque section of the Colorado River surrounded by massive cliff
Wait, how come he didn't mention like the Great Canyon? Isn't that like a really popular sightseeing place in America though?
falls. Another really fascinating nearby attraction is Antelope
Wait, not Horse Hole? It said Horse Hole. Did I read it wrong?
Powell is such an incredible place, and I hope you all can visit one day. Now, a super cool spot right outside Lake Powell.
It says here horse. Oh shit. Oh, horseshoe. Horseshoe.
Horseshoe Bend. It's this picturesque section of the Colorado
Oh my
River
God,
surrounded by massive cliff walls. Another really fascinating nearby attraction
Oh my
is
God.
Antelope Canyon. It's located just 20 minutes from Horseshoe Bend. Now,
Okay,
Antelope Canyon
Horseshoe
is one of the
Bend,
most
Horseshoe
impressive
Bend.
slot canyons in the world. From the outside, the area just looks like a normal desert landscape. As you descend in the slot canyon, you witness the most beautiful sculpted sandstone. The canyon was formed by
Made me
flash
spit
floods
my
and
Pepsi,
thousands of
Nila.
years of erosion. Now, for our last
Sorry.
destination, we're going back to Utah to visit.
Cause New Mexico is nothing but a desert. New Mexico is also one of the states where bomb testings are at. Oh. Oh, wow. I actually had no idea though. So like New Mexico is basically empty then. Like there's way less population over there. Huh.
Zion National Park. Now Zion is just out of this world. Pictures and videos don't do it justice. It's
You've
home
been to Zion
steep
before,
red rock
Infinity?
cliffs that are thousands of feet high.
Oh.
One of my favorite and most famous places in Zion is the hike to Angel's Landing. It's about a 5-mile round trip hike that's famous for its sketchy chain trail. We crossed the bridge over the Virgin River and headed up the trail. We hiked up some steep switchbacks until we reached the top. Angel's Landing is famous for its 1,000-foot drop-offs and chains that lead
Oh
the way.
Jesus, I
We
don't
did
think
the
I could
hike in
do
the
this
winter,
though.
so it was icy at times. I bought my 360 camera so I could get every possible angle of the trail. I was able to reach the top and the view just
It's
blew
like
my
so
mind.
all the
I was
way
able to
up.
see all of Zion's Canyon. I was just surreal. If you can handle the heights, I hope you can hike Angel's Landing sometime in your life. Well, that is it for my USA Top 25. Let me know where your favorite place is in the United
okay.
States in the comments below. I also started a relaxation channel where I post hour-long films with calming music to bring some peace and nature in your life.
Hey,
You can
this
find me
was
on TikTok
interesting.
and
This was actually interesting. I did like the video. I got to see like so many cool biomes that are in America. So that was really interesting to watch. Yeah.